Everyone, how are you today? Welcome to a new grammar online session about comparative and superlative adjectives. But before we start, do you remember what means by adjective? Do you remember that? If you do remember, adjective is the word that describes or modifies a noun. Okay? Comes before the noun or after a noun or after linking verbs. Let's double check if you do understand or not. Here you have 8 questions. Just circle the adjective in each sentence. Number 1, Spanish conquistadors sailed to the New World. Which one of these words, the options here A, B, C or D, is the adjective? Spanish conquistadors sailed New World. Ask yourself, which of these words is an adjective? Yes, exactly, it's Spanish. It's a proper adjective. Do you remember that? Yes, exactly. And number 2, they were searching for fabulous wealth. Okay, they, what part of speech is the word they? Yes, it's a pronoun. 4, preposition, where, linking verb. Fabulous, yes, adjective. Okay. 3, the long voyage was dangerous and frightening. And long voyage or was, which one? Long. 4, you do it yourself. A, B, C or D? Yes, exactly. 7, C. 5, yourself. A, B, C or D, which one? Yes, prosperous, exactly. And 6, had, city, built or shallow. Had, who said had? No, it's not. Built? No, it's a verb. City, a noun, so it's D, shallow. 7, ruler, stores, vast, silver. Which one? The ruler possesses vast stores of gold and silver. Which one? Yes, exactly, the word vast. 8, change it. Yes, that's correct. It's a whole. It's an adjective. That's it, guys. So let's get started our lesson today. It's about comparative and superlative adjectives. First of all, see the definition of the word. Comparative adjectives are used to compare two people. Remember that we compare between two people, things, or groups. We usually add er to most short adjectives to make their comparative forms, and use more with long adjectives. Here are some examples: taller, stranger, happier. This is short adjectives. But what about long adjectives? We use more, like the word exciting, more exciting. Beautiful, more beautiful. Okay. Some examples here. My car is fast, but John's car is faster. What's the adjective? Faster. Ahmed is tall, but Noor is taller. Taller. You see, Ahmed and Noor, just two people, sorry. My car and John's car, two things. I need a bigger car. I already have one, so I need a bigger one. Compare between two things. Okay, guys. Next, superlative adjectives. The difference between comparative and superlative adjectives are used to compare 3 or more people, things, or groups. Again, superlative used to compare 3 or more people, things, or groups. Add est, most short adjectives, and use most with long adjectives. Here's some examples. Noor is the tallest student in the class. Noor, compare between Noor and more, 3 people or more than 2. She is the most beautiful girl I have ever seen. You see the word, this is a short adjective that we add est, and this is a long adjective that we add most before the word. Okay guys, okay, watching that video, inshallah you can understand.
On today's lesson, we'll be covering comparatives and superlatives. We will learn about what comparatives and superlatives are, how to properly use comparatives and superlatives, and some exceptions. However, before we start, I need you to know something. Every time you compare in English, you must always use than instead of that. For example, she is more beautiful than flowers. Going to the beach is better than going to the mountain. I prefer soda than orange juice. See? Easy peasy. Let's start now. What are comparatives and superlatives? Well, comparatives are adjectives that compare only two things. It's like comparing cartoons and TV series. How to use comparatives? First, don't forget comparatives are used only to compare two things. The clue word for comparatives is more, add an er, which is an abbreviation of more at the end of the adjective. And if the adjective is too short, just duplicate the last letter. Then, you would say something like, I was born first than my brother, so I am older than him. What you cannot say is, I am more old than him. This is not correct. It's like mixing the word more with the adjective. Let's make an example. Guess you're running against a friend, only the two of you. And then, you win. So, what would you say to your friend? Then, you tell your friend, I am faster than you, which is correct. What you cannot say is, I am more fast than you. This is not right. Well, moving on. Superlatives are adjectives that compare more than two things. Like comparing three people to see which one is the oldest, the youngest, and the tallest. How to use superlatives? First, don't forget superlatives are used to compare more than two things. The clue word for superlatives is most. Add an est, which is an abbreviation of most, at the end of the adjective. And if the adjective is too short, duplicate the last letter. Let's make an example. Now, let's suppose you're running against many friends. And then, you win. So, what would you say to your friends? Then you tell your friends, I am the fastest runner, which is correct. What you cannot say is, I am the most fast runner. This is not right. Now, we're almost done, so let's see the exceptions. First, if the adjective is too long, more than two syllables, then you cannot use comparatives and superlatives. For example, Spanish grammar is more difficult than English grammar, or she's wearing the most beautiful dress I've ever seen. Second, if the adjective describes an absolute state, like perfect, unique, and uniform, you cannot use comparatives and superlatives. For example, Maggie had the most perfect score at the exam. And there are some irregular adjectives that change with comparatives and superlatives. There are 5 of them, which are good, bad, far, little, and many. And here you have the comparative form and the superlative form. Well guys, my advice and many. And here you have the comparative form and the super.
Attention guys, these irregular adjectives you have to memorize them. Good, better, best, bad, worse, worst, far, farther, farthest, little, less, least, many, more, most. Memorize them so you in order not to forget them. Okay?
Superlative form. Well guys, my advice for you today is Watch English movies with English subtitles. This is really gonna help you out. Thank you guys. See you next Friday. Try something awesome.
Okay guys, I hope everything is so clear right now. So which one is correct? I'm faster than you or I am more faster than you? Which one is correct? Yes, I'm faster than you. Do not say more and er in the same sentence. No, just one of them. I'm faster than you. Do not say I am more faster than you. Okay? Let's see in brief what we understand today. This is a comparative form, er, and the superlative form, est. If the adjective one syllable, like the way clear or dark, here add er to the end of the way, clearer. Or if it's superlative, the clearest. Okay, again the word dark, darker, er, darkest. If the word ends with e, just add er, like the word wise, wiser, wisest. Just e, just add e, just add r, only r. Simple, simpler, simplest. Strange, e, stranger, strangest. Here, adjectives that has one vowel and one consonant. One vowel here and ends with one consonant. in, thin. Double the last letter, thinner. Oh, thinner. Double n, then er. Fat, at, fatter. Thinnest, fattest. Okay, if the adjective ends with y, replace the y with the letter I, then er. Busier, merrier, busiest, merriest. Okay, more than two syllables, three or more syllables, creative, popular, more creative, more popular, most creative, most popular. These words, the irregular adjective that I already asked you to memorize them. Good, better. Do not say I am gooder than him. No, doesn't make sense. I am better than you. You are better than me. You are the best. You see, bad, worse. Do not say worse. No, worse, worst. Little, less. I have little money. You have less money than me. You see, list, the list. Much, more, most. Okay, you understand? If you would like to print it, or if you'd like me to send you this picture, then you print it. Okay, no problem. But you have to understand this short. Well, then easily understand and then answer questions easily. Let's double check if you do understand or not. Here, write the form of adjectives and practice. Correctly complete the sentences. This is the blank good book I have ever read. Here I write better or best. Best or better. If you have the word the, so it's superlative. This is the best book I have ever read. Number two, you have the word than, right? So we compare between two things, two people, two group of people, two groups anyway. It's even exciting than, more exciting than. Excellent. Number three, I usually find novels easy to read. Oh, than, so it's easier. Excellent. Four, oh, already have the word than. By the way, remember, bad is irregular adjective, so bad it's worse than before the. Superlative, interested, so it's gonna be most interested I become. 5. To me, science fiction is the long or short adjective. It's really long, so the most thought-provoking kind of writing of all. 6, and the last one, science fiction writers look even deep into the future. Then scientists, deep, and then short adjective, deeper, just er at the end of the adjective. I hope, guys, it's clear. In your books, page 352, it's your homework. It's easy. In the first question, you have some adjectives on the left, then comparative, superlative, write the comparative and superlative form of each, then 13, 14, 15, 16, the same question as we did here. So everything is clear, inshallah. If you need help, if you need more exercises, just ask me. I give you, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.